Shalom Akyam, Kahala Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakudash. I want to proceed this lesson with giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Green Millstone, and a shalom to you brothers, sisters, and children that may be watching. And shalom to the elect. I want to go into, these spirits created for vengeance, because we see every day, there's always some shit popping off when we look at our phone, or we see something on the news, or you know just the brothers be posting things on Instagram or on YouTube. We're always seeing some sort of judgment that the Lord is pushing out, man. And we know that, it's because, we're getting closer and closer to Jacob's trouble, man. And it's gonna be like a time that never before. I actually got that scripture pulled up here somewhere. Let me see. It's the book of Jeremiah, right here, Jeremiah 30:7. And it says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." And Jacob's trouble is regarding to you Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And where it says right here, "But he shall be saved out of it," it's talking about the 144,000, the elect, the elect men, that were written in the book of life, man. And I want to go into the book of Sirach. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, but it's also known as the book of Sirach for any of you new brothers that might be watching. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, aka the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 28. "There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them." So it's talking about these spirits, man, being set up on these people to commit, some heinous acts, man. These murders and stuff. But the Lord created good and evil, so it's all of the Lord, man. The Lord is the one who was controlling Satan, man. Shaitan, man. And if it's too heavy for you to understand, man, that's because, you're being blinded, man. It's not for you to see or understand these things, man. There's, this one right here. There's just some examples, man. It's a Texas woman killed by boyfriend after she got an abortion. And abortion is like child sacrifice on the Molech, man. So that was judgment for this girl right here, Gabriela Gonzalez, she was 26. It says this happened in Dallas, Texas. A man who didn't want his girlfriend to get an abortion fatally shot her during a confrontation in a Dallas parking lot, police said. He was jailed on a murder charge as of Friday. It says right here, Texas banned abortions after roughly 6 weeks of pregnancy in September 2021, but nearly, but they, they say that they banned this and that, but regardless of how far along she was, as soon as you find out you're pregnant, man, that's already life in your womb, man. And if you commit the act of murdering that seed in your stomach, man, hey, that's hey, that's breaking, that's transgression of the law, man. You're breaking one of the 10 Commandments. It's from Fox 2, Detroit, Detroit, Michigan. Says, man picked up kids from school to say goodbye after killing ex-girlfriend at Southfield Hotel. All these people. So let me read this. The man believed to have killed his ex-girlfriend and hurt her new boyfriend after tracking her down at a Southfield hotel was able to stop and pick up his kids from school and say goodbye before police caught up with him and killed him as he was reaching for his assault rifle. Hey, man, and we know, since this dude, was looking for his ex-girlfriend, and she was with some new dude, Let me get this the scripture, man. I want to butcher it. Hey, and we know this, man. Men are possessive over what they love, man. And we can't do anything because, we're not in the times of before, man. We're not in the times of old, man, where our women were actually, when we would divorce these women, we would give them a bill of divorce, and we would leave the woman with nothing, man. We would take the kids, the children, everything, man. The woman will be left with nothing but the clothes on her back, you know. Hey, if even that, man. Nah, but hey, the brothers know what I'm talking about. So it's the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 34. For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. Hey, you see, vengeance, man. We see that word again, man. So the Lord setting up these, these spirits to hop upon people in these last days, because hey, we're slowly getting into those times of the real troubles, man. Hey, the last hour, man. The hour of temptation. So like the hour of temptation, man. You know. Let me get the scripture. I don't want to butcher it. So all these things are being set up because hey, we know we're gonna go through Jacob's trouble, man. And during Jacob's trouble, man, we're gonna have to, see if we're really down with you. How about Shimmy? I was shy, man. Are you gonna trust and confide in the Lord during the times of trouble, or when you and your kids, hey, but the Lord's gonna have it to where the elect is gonna be, they're gonna be okay, man. The men doing the will of the Lord, they're gonna be protected in those times, man. But for those people that don't, those people are gonna, hey, like I said, you're gonna have to choose between putting your trust in Yahweh Shem Yahshua, putting your trust in, this so-called white man system, man, this Edomite system, hey, the NWO, man, the New World Agenda, man. It's like it. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Hey, and that's something to come, man. But before that happens, man, that's why we see Yahweh Shem Yahshua turning up the heat. Hey, prophecy's been unfolding left and right, man. This is a gun violence archive 2023 evidence-based research, you know. So it says total number of gun violence. It says deaths, all causes, 15,686 deaths. Hey, but I'm pretty sure it's more than that, man. You know, it says right here, suicide, 8,000 suicide deaths, man. And then mass shootings, 225, mass murders, 21. Number of children, hey, look, and it says right here from ages 0 to 11, man. Hey, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahshua is not a respected person, man. Hey, killed 98 children from the ages of 0 to 11, injured 231. Hey, these teenagers from 12 to 17, killed 561, injured 1,387. Even these officers are getting killed, man. We've been seeing a lot of these, these officers getting killed, man. 21 killed, injured 149. Hey, this is all because Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is putting these spirits on them, man. Like I said, hey, you can open up the news and see, you know, hey, some deaths. Hey, I actually wanted to bring this out. Shit, thought Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. This is actually in the town where I live, man. It says Yuma shooting leaves 2 dead, 5 wounded. Police searching for suspect. I'm gonna read this the head right here, the bio. It says a devastating shooting in Yuma left 2 people dead and 5 others injured during a gathering. Local authorities are urging the public to help locate the suspect who's still at large. So let me go down here. It says the incident took place on Saturday night, with responding officers discovering several male victims suffering from gunshot wounds upon arriving at the scene. It says, tragically, a 19-year-old and a 20-year-old died after being rushed to UN Medical Center, while a critically injured 16-year-old boy was flown to Phoenix for treatment. You know, hey, it does not matter how old you are, man. You know, everybody's getting touched, man. You can't run away from the Lord, man. Hey, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, man. Let me get that scripture, man. Hey, thought about me outside. So like my keywords all messed up, man. Can you read? Let me see. Yeah, guys, the book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saying that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you know. Hey, the sinful kingdom is, you know, here in America, man, Babylon the Great, but it also means, you know, hey, the Lord is watching out what everybody's doing in here, man. You know, the Lord sees what you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are doing, man. Hey, and this judgment, hey, these spirits of vengeance are for everybody, man. These heathens too, man. You know, I just wanted to touch up on that lesson real quick, you know.